He good. What's happening, y'all? This your boy Terry Skywalker. I'm sitting here with my boy Antstrumentals, man. One of my favorite DJs in the city of Atlanta. Well, really, period, in the United States, man. And we got a lot going on together, pause, but we also got a lot going on individually. So what we're going to talk about right now is, Antstrumentals himself, because he's one of the best DJs I've ever heard. He's been with the Bonfire brand for a long time. One of the most well-known DJs in the city because he's been around and doing a popular brand for so long. But it's time to get him the recognition he deserves. So that's what we on right now. So, Ant, what up, my guy?
My guy.
Like that.
Hey,
What up,
brother,
man?
man. I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain. Can't complain. We in the building. Bonfire.
So we're gonna get right to it, man. When did you decide to start rocking with the DJing thing, man? Like what
Oh,
made you
man.
decide to start rocking with
Oh, shit.
being a DJ?
That shit fell in my lap, kid. Actually, it fell in my lap.
Pause.
It really did. But one of my old roommates, he used to engineer and he was a DJ and he had a bunch of DJ equipment around the crib. So I used to always play around with his stuff and knew how to use the equipment. So he had some homeboys that wanted to do a Club Fever. Y'all remember that club in Atlanta? Fever nightclub. The owners that had that spot, they wanted to hire him to be the opening DJ. He didn't want to do it. So he was like, Ant always messes around with the turntables. Maybe
That's
he'll want to
crazy.
do it. They offered me a job. I said, fuck it, let me
I'd have
try it.
been pissed the fuck off, man. Niggas could give me the starter DJ. Like what?
And literally, and but I wasn't a good DJ at all. I just knew how to use the equipment. That's it.
Okay.
So they gave me a gig, man.
All right, that's what's up, man. Well, shit, man. How long you been doing this?
Professionally, this was back in 2006. And since
Damn, boy,
then,
19 years you been
yeah, I'm
doing
almost been 20
that
years, 20 years back up in the game. I gotta put your work in.
shit?
But
That's
yeah,
crazy, man. 20 years, yo. For all y'all young people out there to even say you did anything for 20 years, let alone have a profession, is a great thing. That shit
that's
is
crazy.
nuts right there, man.
I never even thought about that. I just reflected on that. Damn, it's almost 20 years.
Yeah.
That's
So what's the
crazy.
illest? Are we gonna go with moments? What's the illest party you ever DJ? Like individual party?
Party?
Like, what event did you ever do that you was like, I can't believe I'm doing this shit right now? Like, and it was just like lit, and there was ill people there, and it was like, damn, yo, I'm really in the spot right now, going crazy.
Oh wow. I would probably say the one that really blew my mind. I think this was 2016, 2017, A3C festival. I'm DJing for Translee, and Translee is opening up for Most Def.
Oh, that's
And
nuts.
Most Def's DJ is stalled up with Most Def, and they just landed, and it was time for them to go on. And we just got done doing the opening set. So what I ended up doing was they said, well, since you're up here, you got music on your laptop, DJ. And I ended up DJing pretty much for like damn near 40 minutes.
Who was in the building?
West Side Gun, a couple people. It was like a bunch of people backstage, but I was just expecting just to do Translee set. And after Translee got off, they were like, well, since you're up here, just keep DJing. And there was so many people that like recognized me from Bonfire. So that was dope. I
What?
just because it was just so packed and I was not prepared for this at all.
Well, shit. Since you brought it up, man. So you DJ for Translee.
That's my brother, man.
Yeah, for those who may not know who Translee is, man, he was a Grand Hustle artist. I don't know if he's still with Grand Hustle or not.
He is.
Hustle Gang. But yeah, he was a dope artist. I remember back when I was modeling, which y'all didn't know I did. I used to be all around the country and shit. And I used to bump into Translee back when he was with Collie Park, DJ Smurf.
Yeah.
And yeah, it used to be crazy because them was my guys. And you know who else we used to bump into? Miguel. Every show we went to, it used to
Miguel.
be
Seen him a lot
Translee
too.
and Miguel, like, but in
Yeah.
different camps and shit.
Yeah.
But so how long you been a touring DJ?
Our first tour we did was 2016. No, 2016 was our first tour we did was like an East Coast tour. We went up the East Coast and did all the black colleges from here all the way
Ooh.
up to Howard.
Ooh, that's nuts
And
right
we
there.
did
9
Howard
years
Mecca
ago, so
Fest.
you was in your early 30s type
Yeah,
shit. So
yeah,
I
we
know that
did
was nuts.
Howard Mecca Fest, and that was crazy because it was like we did a show with Ray Shrimmer then, at Howard at Mecca Fest. We went to Baltimore. We went to some crazy places. You know, all them HBCUs are in the hood.
Oh yeah, they
Everywhere.
in the hood.
All of them are in the hood.
Somebody MLK. every
Every
MLK.
HBCU we went to was in the hood. And it was just like it was fun though. That was a fun tour. And then we did the Hustle Gang tour. So that was nationwide. That was my only nationwide tour we did.
That's what's up, man. What's the most memorable? Who's the most memorable artist besides? Of course, you're gonna say Translee. Who's the most memorable artist on Hustle Gang to you besides Translee?
Hustle Gang?
Yeah,
Shit, Dro, easily Young Dro. Rest in peace, Rah Rah.
rah,
Um,
man.
shit, Book was nice. Book, you gotta think about it. Book, for me seeing young Book, um, shit, he was doing stuff with Jay Futuristic and all them back in those days. So like when I saw him, I'm looking like this is an Atlanta staple. And plus his pop's a legend. You know
Who
what I'm
is
saying?
Pops?
His pops is one of them OG Crip dudes.
Oh, word. His
Yeah,
mom's my
I
homegirl.
don't know if this is like shit we do.
You know his moms?
Nah, I know his
You
mom's
do
some
know his
shit.
moms. His moms used to be with Dirty Red World and them.
See?
Yeah, she used to be throwing the parties with them, with Brittany and Dirty Red World. The little
What?
stocky one, or Shalil. That's his
Damn,
moms,
I
man.
didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Damn, I didn't know that. See?
She used to always be
Small
talking about
world,
her
man.
son. Like, yo, my
Small
son
world.
with Hustle Gang. My son with Hustle Gang. And she's
Small
official.
world.
She still do events and shit like that all
Small
around the
world.
country. I know in South Carolina at least.
But definitely shit. You got that. I've been around since we watched literally we worked with a lot of people with Hustle Gang. Tip took me a lot of places. I'm definitely appreciative I'm appreciative of Translee because Translee is the one that took me to these places. But yeah,
So
man.
this my next question to you, just on a professional tip.
Hmm.
Who's your favorite DJ?
Ooh. I'm not even going to answer.
Who's your
I don't have one.
Okay, well, in the city of Atlanta, who's your favorite DJ in Atlanta?
Hands down, best DJ in the world, DJ Jazzy Jeff, man. Jazzy Jeff.
I said Atlanta,
Nothing,
nigga.
no
We ain't
realer
gonna
than
he from Philly if y'all didn't know.
than Jazzy Jeff.
He from
Plain
Philly.
and simple. Think about it. Jazzy Jeff to this day is still one of the biggest acts out there DJ wise, and I'm not talking about EDM DJs and stuff like that. Ones that really go and just get right to it and mix and like do that shit.
My
You know what I'm saying?
number one DJ. I
but
gotta be
here
honest.
in the city, you know who I admire a lot?
Who?
Mixmaster Dave.
There you go. I was gonna say that's my
David.
favorite DJ in Atlanta. Here comes this guy right here. Like
I looked forward to. I've never seen. I ain't gonna lie. My brother Mike Mars. I've never seen.
That's my number 3.
I've never seen that man do a dull night. Genesis is the person I looked up to because Genesis always showed me not to be afraid to be different when it comes to doing like
just play anything.
Don't be scared to show me your weird side. You know what I'm saying? Genesis showed me that. And be honest with you, a lot of people don't know. Andre Perry is one of the biggest kind of like teachers in my DJ career. DJ Andre Perry. A lot of people don't know him. He's from Q100, and he showed me how to blend and all these things that I kind of do now that I really blend real good because of him being really on my ass about blending.
Well, because I asked that question, I gotta give my list. I'm gonna go number 1. I'm gonna go.
Damn, there's gonna be a lot of DJs gonna be like,
yeah, they're gonna be mad
about me.
Look. Anybody who know me know. I don't give a fuck. All right, I say what I feel.
I fuss with a lot of y'all, but yeah.
My number 1 DJ, I would say, is Mixmaster David. I go to parties just I go to.
Yeah.
It depends on what DJs like. If I go to your party, it's either the DJ or the host that I rock with. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the only reason I would show up to your party. Unless I really fuck with you and I promise you. But I might be there for 10, 15 minutes just to show face. But if I stick around, it's because I fuck with your DJ, I fuck with your host. So Mixed Master David is my number one.
Crazy shit.
I gotta give you my number two because I'm still watching you grow. I'm watching pause. That's how crazy. I'm still watching you grow. I'm still watching you like explore new genres. You still a student of the game. I respect that. Somebody who sits. I
stay a student of the game. Yeah. That's one thing I would say to all of y'all, artists and DJs. If you don't stay a student of the game and continue to learn and continue to push yourself, you're gonna fail.
My number three, I would have to. I'm gonna give it to Mike Mars. I'm gonna give it to Mike Mars because he rocks the crowd. He gonna do exactly what he came to do. You feel what I'm saying?
He gonna rock that crowd, bro.
And I got love for Mike Mars, even though he ain't fucking with me right now, but I got love for Mike Mars. He get on my fucking nerves.
My brother, I was just on the phone with him not that early.
But Mike Mars I get my number three spot because he's just amazing. You feel what I'm saying? Number four, I would have to give it to my brother DJ Peanut.
Peanut, see, I forgot about Peanut. Yeah, Peanut's nice too.
Yeah, Peanut
rock a party now.
I've been watching Peanut do parties and kill parties since college, like straight up, like and he was my nemesis in throwing parties, and he was the DJ that threw his own parties. That's my guy right there. And then I would like to say, you brought him up. It wasn't in my head, but Genesis. I gotta put Genesis at the next spot. Genesis, like you say, I like DJs that explore, different. What's the white boy name from fucking MJQ, yo? I forgot that nigga name, man.
Oh damn!
Even if I don't remember it, I'm gonna look it up and come back and circle around and give him his props.
Yeah, we'll add it by the time this come out or whatever.
Now, some notable mentions of people that I really fuck with. Let's not forget the females. I fuck with Kiko. I love Kiko.
DJs, like we gonna bring up female DJs. Yeah.
Bomb Jalam. I love fucking Bomb Jalam. I've been looking for her ass. But, you know what I mean? She's been there.
I know how to get in touch with you. I got you.
Bomb Jalam is fucking dope.
You fire, girl.
Yeah. She go crazy.
I always like Bomb Jalam. She's fire. With it's nice.
With it go crazy. She's actually doing an event for us. We're going to get into that in a second.
Next Friday.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. And the hustle-wise, DJ Samoa. Ain't nobody hustling harder than DJ Samoa.
Hey, we working. We working. She gonna love this. We working.
Yeah, she go crazy. You might see her in any random place with her fucking turntables on her back.
No, nigga. She ain't gonna play with you. She gonna get herself.
She gonna show up, my nigga. Like that's one thing. And she's mad supportive. She's gonna tell everybody she fuck with you and that your shit is dope. I fuck with her too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into Bonfire because you've been doing Bonfire since damn near the inception of that motherfucker.
Since Bonfire been Bonfire.
Since Bonfire been Bonfire.
Easily 10, 11 years.
You done stuck around through all types of
nigga, I'm Bonfire. I don't know what y'all be going through, but I am. And I am Bonfire. For real.
Yeah, Bonfire go wherever Ant go. That's the new rule. If Ant stick around, nigga, that's Bonfire. Really, I'm gonna be honest with you. Bonfire is wherever the staff is at, period.
Straight up.
If the staff is there, if you see the same security guard, same door people, that's Bonfire. No matter what nobody else say.
We're family for real.
Yeah, the staff is Bonfire. Them motherfuckers get there and boop, set that bitch up in 2 hours. I don't give a fuck where we at, what equipment we got. If we in a butt naked warehouse, that they ain't got shit else in it, in 2 hours, that shit gonna be Bonfire. Yep. As long as the staff is there.
You give me some speakers, I'm gonna give you some music. We're going to make that shit do what it do, man.
So what year did you start doing Bonfire?
Shit, was that 2013, 2014?
2013, okay. And from that time, what's some notable performances you done like seen at Bonfire? Because you done been there for everybody. Like even these indie artists, it's never a problem when you got an indie artist and Ant there because he already got their fucking music. That ass.
Shit.
Give some ill motherfuckers. So niggas that's popping now.
You know who my best Bonfire performance was?
Who?
B.O.B.'s Halloween.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Yo, B.O.B. that was dope.
That was that the year he brought T.I. with him?
Nah. I'm talking about the one where he came and it was Halloween and he came and did the Bob's Burger thing.
Yeah.
He had them dressed up like he had these girls come and had the girls like, yo, that was a fire show. That was a show. Like he gave us a show. The biggest exciting moment was probably when tip came because no one expected that.
You know what I expected? That
No
nigga
one
had Usher
expected
with
that.
him.
Yeah,
He had
brought it.
Tiny with him.
Yeah,
Trey the Truth.
he brought the whole Hustle gang out.
Yeah,
And
everybody
that
was
was
there.
crazy. Dro and all of them was there. And that was crazy. That was crazy because no one expected that.
My favorite Bonfire performance might have been the old school shit. When we had all the old school niggas. We had Crime Mob, we had
That was
motherfucking
dope too. That
yeah,
was dope.
we
That was
had
dope.
Baby D, we
That was
had
very dope.
Franchise Boys, we had like
Mm-hmm.
all the old Atlanta, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, artists got down. It was like an 8-town
Yeah.
day shit. That shit was
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. Kiki Palmer's
Kiki
performance
Palmer
was
shit was
very fire
nuts.
because she had a very cool choreographed thing. Like they really came like prepared for the
The thing
show.
then I really fuck with Kiki
You know what I'm
Palmer
saying?
was
And she like went and like really got
yeah,
amongst the crowd.
she was so
She was like,
accessible, yo.
I'm taking pictures with people. So many people got pictures with Kiki Palmer and just talked to her like she was just a person out here, dog. That was crazy. That was crazy. That
So,
was real cool.
so I know it's ill me asking this question, but I want you
Mm.
to be honest and I want you to answer on your own shit.
Oh shit.
All the transitions that went down with Bonfire, what made you stick around?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it a bean. Really, the people, because I feel like the people. In a sense, I feel like the people need me, and then these artists kind of need me, and then honestly, it's really because of the people. Because between Bonfire and MJQ, that's gonna be the honest. That's gonna be the most honest Atlanta you're ever gonna see. When I say honest Atlanta, like you're not doing it's no fluff, it's no flair, it's nothing supposed to say, wow, oh, we're going because of this person's gonna be here. None of that shit. You're going because you're really gonna have a genuinely good time. And on top of that, you can just be you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's the honest Atlanta. So people gonna come be weird. They're gonna be weird as fuck. They're gonna be cool as fuck. And some people just gonna be wild as
Some
fuck.
people gonna be to themselves.
Yeah,
Some people
you're gonna see the introverted people. You're gonna see the wild people. You're gonna see a little bit of everything. That's why I like it. Versus going to like Buckhead and all these other places. It's like all that shit is like you gotta. It's like a big front. It's like everybody gotta go in there and be their best representative or something. And those places where we at, people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Now you mentioned something that I didn't bring up, but I'm glad you brought it up because I probably would have forgot to bring it up. MJ motherfucking Q.
Yeah.
So
My
MJQ,
second home.
yeah, MJQ.
A lot of people don't know. Not to cut you off. A lot of people don't know. I've been doing MJQ since 2012. My first time at MJQ was a Dirty Thirds on back in 2012.
Yeah, like my MJQ's original location closed Saturday, and on the strength of that,
Peace out to an era.
I really sat down and thought because I've been going to MJQ since I was like 20 years old. I'm 45 years old now. That's 25 years.
That shit's been going on 30 years plus.
30 years
That's
plus.
an amazing run for a club.
Amazing run for it. The way it ended with still having that fucking crowd.
Yeah.
And they've been open for 30 years is nuts.
Yeah.
So my main thing is when I started looking, I was like, damn, everything that's dope about Atlanta, or at least our scene when it comes to the MJQs, when it comes to, I mean, not the MJQs, when it comes to Bonfire, when it comes to R Bar, when it comes to Department Store, all of that shit was birthed from MJQ.
Facts.
Point blank, period. Like, that's one thing I got to give MJQ. Shout out Ryan, shout out Murph. Yo, MJQ birthed the whole Edgewood movement.
Facts.
And Edgewood movement is what you see when Our Ball, Bonfire, all of that shit is come from MJQ. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to MJQ.
Yeah, that's like our grandparents.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
So MJQ is moving to the underground, 50 up Alabama Street, Southwest. They have an amazing new location. Go to Bonfire Worldwide and look at the blue MJQ sign, and you could get a walkthrough. The shit went crazy, like 56,000 views and shit like that, 3,000-4,000 likes. So how do you ain't even been to the new location yet, huh?
Nah, I've seen a lot of pictures and a lot of I've talked to Ryan a couple times and they were telling me about the layout and Dirty was telling me about the layout. But yeah, I'm
Ain't
looking
you
forward
booked
to
there like
the
soon?
sixth of February. If this is coming out before then, y'all come see me the
So that's
sixth of
what that's a
February
Thursday.
on a Thursday. Yep.
6th of February. All right, man. And what's the theme for the night? Like what?
80s to 2000s. So I'm gonna be playing throwback
Oh, so
shit.
that's your lane right there. You
I
guys, this is
mean,
you like.
nah, it's not my lane. My lane is just my lane.
Now you good
You know
busy,
what?
but
You know
I'm
what's
just
so crazy?
saying,
I used
being
to
the
pride
age that
myself.
we are, it's easy to play that
It
kind of
is.
shit
It
because that's
is
our shit.
because I came up in that era. I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? I was birthed and grew up in that era. But still, it's like one thing I like to pride myself being in my 40s and still DJing actively in young crowds is just having my ear to the concrete. It's not many. It's not much of anything since I've been DJing has not got past me in Atlanta without me hearing it first and kind of being hands on. Like shit, a lot of people don't know. I was very monumental in breaking OG Maco's "Bitch You Guessed It." Same thing with All Gold Everything with Trinidad James. I DJ'd MJQ that night when he introduced that whole Jerome Rome look that he had. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy times. Shit, I remember doing shows where Jose Guapo, Rich Homie Quan,
That's my guy
all
right there.
fucking Young Thug, all these people were like, these are people that signed up to perform like some open mic shit. You know what I'm saying? These was like open mic niggas. That shit's crazy. That's crazy.
That's what's up, man. So all right, so Bonfire comes back on 420. Yeah, I
Excited.
mean, we got King Fresh back. We got Sky High back coming through. Sky High actually has a better position. He's actually part owner of the Sunday nights. Um, and we got, we bringing back the ambiance of what Bonfire was when it comes to the artistic stuff, when it comes to the art, when it comes to the creativity, when it comes to just being a cultural event. Um, but we also have other events. We have First Fridays, Final Fridays coming
Mm-hmm.
up, which you DJ all of those, in
Yes.
some way, form, or fashion. You the opening DJ for Final Fridays, and well, really, you're closing for Final Fridays. You're opening for First Fridays, and you're in your R&B bag, literally for both of them shits. You feel what I'm saying?
This is new. Yeah, it's not new to me. I do a lot of R&B, but
But just to do R&B
just
for
to
the whole
do
set.
R&B the whole night, I like it. It's a challenge. It's a
So your
challenge.
first time really doing that was the last First Friday.
Mm-hmm.
How do you explain your experience of tapping into a genre and then having to like stick to that genre for a few hours? How was that for you? Because you did some dope mashups. You
Yeah.
did like some dope ass shit. Like, how do you practice for some shit like that? Like, what is your process of getting ready to do something of that nature?
Um. Well, for particularly my approach for these final Fridays and this first Fridays are really kind of premeditating my sets a little bit. I have so much music and I dig and
DJs, listen to this,
you know what I'm
please.
saying? I dig so much for music and find so much stuff. And usually what I try to challenge myself, especially when it comes to a certain genre of music, I'm trying to just pretty much get anything encompass of that, whether it's soft stuff like R&B. A lot of R&B is just really it's not really R&B no more. It's more like rap, singy rap. Like Little Baby could literally some of his songs could easily fall into R&B. But
Love letter came in the mail instead of mission.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like what I try to do is bring everything to the game of it cuz you got so much R&B out there and it's like one thing I don't want to do no more in parties is I don't want you to get the same song you heard on the radio because
Facts, yo.
you've heard
God.
it on the radio. I don't want you to come into though those the same song. It's going to be the same song. Going to be every popular song you can think of. But you got to think about
You
it.
want to surprise niggas.
There's so many flips of these songs. You can do a mashup. You can have it done in like Baltimore, Jersey house kind of mix. house mixes, all kind of things where it's just this song, this popular song, but it's flipped some other way. And the wow factor that the crowd gives you when they hear the song that they know and be like, yo, I didn't hear it like this before. That's the satisfaction I get as a DJ. So that's what I do is like, and lately this is something new for me, but I'm really, really, really premeditating my sets. If I know I got a 4-hour set, I want to take you on this musical ride to where the first hour you might just get a lot of the popular throwbacks and stuff like that. And as the night progresses, the music kind of intensifies. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Who your favorite host to work with as a DJ?
Woo! That's another one they're gonna get mad at me about. At first, my first chemistry I had was me and King Fresh. Me and King Fresh used to rock parties. Like I had a show at Buckhead. What's that? Buckhead Theater. I had a show.
Okay, Fresh was he hosted for you. I was there, but I forgot.
I had that show, and I wanted him to be there and host my set just because our chemistry was so fire back then. So I'm looking forward to maybe. I don't know if he's going to get in this hosting bag anymore, but now me and Sosa got a chemistry.
That's Tebow Sosa,
you know
the real Tebow Sosa on Instagram.
Yeah, me and Tebow Sosa, we got a great chemistry now because he knows me. He knows exactly where I'm gonna go in certain songs, and I know where he'll say certain things and how he'll set up certain songs.
Y'all been together for like 4-5 years.
We've been rocking. But I've been watching him since he first started hosting. Fresh kind of made him host.
Yeah, my favorite. I got 2 favorite hosts. I can't put one above
and then honestly, same thing. My chemistry with Lola. Yeah, Lola, because I've been working with Lola since Lola started hosting too. So
Tebow and Lola are my 2 favorite hosts. Yeah. That's why I kind of booked them together for everything because their chemistry together is great. Because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of these events, like, you know, not to throw shade at nobody, but I don't want to go to an R&B party and it's a man hosting talking about when they finally do play some hip hop. I don't want to hear a nigga talking about his booty hole brown. I don't want to hear about that. Like, I don't. Like, I need a female to take over when the female songs come on. You feel what I'm saying?
You tend to hear a lot of the ladies, it's your song, ladies, that type of shit.
Yeah, I want to hear a lady actually like get on stage. Lola is she got a great voice, great energy. She's been doing it for a long time, so she know what to say, when to say it. She good to look at. She very pretty. You feel what I'm saying? And certain songs, that's what you want to see. Certain songs, you need Tebow to come out because Tebow know what to say. He's not too over the top. Tebow is just a cool dude. He not like arrogant. He's not too flashy. He's just gonna make people have a good time. And them together,
he's good. Yeah, he's very good with the crowd.
Yeah, he's very good. He's personable. You feel what I'm saying?
Crowd interactive back.
Them was my 2 favorite hosts. And then right behind them, I fuck with KK real hard for her crowd.
KK's dope too.
I fuck with KK for her crowd. For that young crowd,
yeah, that's her thing. That's her bag.
There's nobody fucking with KK for that young crowd.
That's
just straight up.
That's her bag for real.
Yeah, for real. She I've been to parties because I throw I have the spots that they rent. So I might be in a college party and the party is dead and they just looking around and just do like KK walk in. I might be outside. I'm walking from inside like, oh, this shit dead. I'm outside. KK walk in. When I walk in after KK, maybe 15, 20 minutes after KK, that shit turned. I'm talking about they around her. She's standing up. She killing it. So KK, you know what I mean? And I take pride in saying I was around for the evolution of all 3 of those hosts.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
me too.
To tell
I watched KK grow a lot.
Like Tebow was brought in by Fresh, and Tebow evolved, you know what I mean? And Fresh was still there. Mm-hmm. So a lot of Tebow's evolution was Fresh, you know what I mean? And then once Fresh left, Tebow was already good. He was in his bag. He was doing events. Now, Lola, we was throwing a Thursday event at Cosmo Lounge, and it was a trash event. I ain't gonna lie. We never had nobody there. And Lola came in one night just to kick it. And she got on the mic and she was just sounding good. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, you got a good ass voice. I was like, yo, why don't you think about hosting parties? And she's like, nah. And I was like, fuck that, yo. I'm gonna pay you every week if you come here and you host this party. So every week she would pop up and I would pay her to come host the parties. And then one day, one of my former partners came, and he was like, "Yo, she's dope. Why don't you get her to host Bonfire with Tebow?" And I was like, "Well, we making money. We can put a little extra money into a host. You know what I mean?" And I was like, "I think they're gonna like." And then for the next 2 years, 2.5 years, she was fucking that shit up. I'm talking about
Yeah.
she's the twerk whisperer. The
Yeah.
girls could be standing around
Yeah.
doing nothing, and Lola could walk up to them and just stand in front of them, and they gonna bust it open, like straight up. Like she got it on that note. And then her being
That's
such a
funny.
professional woman, like she's not a thot. You know, she's a
Nah.
working
Very
woman in the
classy woman.
daytime.
Very
Yeah,
classy
very
woman. Yeah,
classy.
that's something you don't really see in the nightlife. So yeah.
Yeah, like I
So
protect
yeah.
her like she my family. I tell people
Yeah,
she
like
my
she a sister,
cousin,
like she a
and I will
sis.
smack the shit out of you
Yeah.
if you disrespect her.
Yeah.
She'll tell you that,
Yeah, I'll
like
put
straight
hands
up.
and feet on someone because of her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog right there. But I just watched her evolve and evolve, and then she started working at Sweet Lounge. Then she started working
Yeah.
at I forgot the shit, and I
Grown
call that shit.
folks.
Yeah, she work all the grown folk
Folks, yeah,
parties. Like she only like 32 years old,
But
and
ain't that the
she
spot? Grown folks out in out in College Park.
what's the name of that shit? Damn,
I
you
think
know
it's
you
called
forget
Grown
shit.
Folks.
This shit ain't called. Well, she might got a spot called Grown Folks. That's not the shit. I'm
I think it's
backstage out in
backstage.
Gobby
Oh yeah,
Road.
yeah,
She do
yeah.
that
That's
on
the name of it.
Thursdays.
Backstage. Yeah.
She do Wednesdays. She got her own crab legs and karaoke at Sweet Lounge. Then she come back to Sweet Lounge on Saturdays.
Yeah.
She kills that shit. Yeah, man. Lola goes stupid, man. I can't even lie. And her and Tebow are the only parties I go to besides a DJ. Like I go to Mix Nasty Davis shit on Thursdays over at Whiskey Mistress
Whiskey
because I know
Mistress.
he
Yeah.
gonna kill that shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
on Thursdays I go to backstage also, and before I get to Whiskey Mistress to see Lola, then I might go to karaoke and crab legs, and then if she may be at Blue Martini over on Piedmont. She be killing
Facts.
them shits. And then Tebow be in all types of random
He
spots. That
everywhere.
nigga just be everywhere. But
Yeah.
that's how I find out where to go. If I'm bored and I'm like, I want to go out, I'll go to their page, find out where they at,
Yeah.
and I'm going to pop up because I know they going to get the party lit. It's going to be a good time. You feel what I'm saying? They understand me. They know I ain't drinking. I ain't smoking. I'm just coming there, drink some juice, and listen to some good-ass music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, straight
Facts.
up. So shout out to all the other hosts in the city. You know what I mean? KK, I can't go to KK parties. KK be doing young college parties. I look crazy, 45-year-old, just popping up the KK parties. So I was like, I'm just came to hang out. Like, what, nigga? What are you
Excuse
doing?
me, sir.
Yeah, excuse me,
Y'all
mister.
youngins.
It's like,
Oh, you gotta give me that much respect. Stop that
yeah,
shit.
excuse me, mister.
sir. Hey, I'll punch shit out you, man.
No, nigga, I could be a grandpa, nigga. I'm 45. I could easily have a 20-year-old kid,
Shit.
21-year-old kid.
I
So
got
I'm
a
not mad.
60-year-old. Fuck.
But yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
so what's your what you got? What's your plans like, or what do you aspire to do? Not even after the DJ, but like along with the DJ or next in your life. Like, what's the plan?
A lot of people don't know. My name's Antstrumentals, and that should kind of be a self-telling thing. I make beats too, so it's like
Oh
I
yeah,
produce.
I'm an old
So
ass rapper, and that nigga
I'm
make
a
mad at my piece.
I'm a I produce a lot. I produce a
For a
lot.
lot of
And
people.
like that's the
Name some
thing
people
about
that give you a list of artists you done produced for, man, because you have a long,
man.
extensive list of artists you done produced for.
Oh shit. I did an EP with Fresh Ali, which is a very dope EP that
Yeah,
I
that shit
don't
is
think a lot of
awesome.
people slept on. I did a dope ass EP with Fresh Ali. Right now I'm working on some crazy shit with Translee. A lot of people don't know
Translee,
about, and that's about pop off.
Free Prince.
Yeah, Free Prince.
He got some fire songs from you.
A lot of people don't know. Like back in the days, I did a joint with Akon. I did some shit with Ja Rule and Murder Inc. before. That's like my first heydays back here in Atlanta.
Okay.
And shout out
That's
Rich
crazy
Black.
because you
You know
know,
what I'm
like
saying?
both of you named two niggas that I'm actually friends with. Like Ja
Yeah.
Rule is actually my friend.
It's like Rich Black. Yeah, me and them go way
Ja
back,
paid for me to
man.
get into the All-Star game. Not the All-Star game, the All-Star party, Alex party.
Mm-hmm.
That he paid $200 for me to get in that bitch.
I
That's
actually
my
went
nigga.
to Queens and hung out with Irv and all of them. Chris Gotti, Irv, Rich Black, all of them, man. Shout out my boy Ant Live, Rich Black's brother. Yeah, man. That a lot of people, that was like one of my first kind of little things I did.
Akon, I was around.
Boo used to
Akon was my
live
producer.
in He used to live in the building we stayed in. What's his name? Cotton Mill Laws. And
Yeah, I remember Boo Crib and Cotton Mill.
I bumped into him one day thinking this is Boo, and I just like, "What's up, Boo?" And it was
You
actually
think it was
Akon.
oh,
You know,
word?
they look alike. They really look alike.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, "Oh shit!" So
Boo
I just like, "Yo, I got a studio. This, and this. You know, this is why he had locked up and all that shit out." And once he came, he's like, "Fuck it, I'll check y'all shit out." He walked in the spot with me. As soon as he walked in, one of my homeboys, him and my homeboy was like that. And he was like, "Oh, that's your man's?" Yeah. Magic. He sat there. He recorded 3 hooks for us that night.
A lot of people don't know.
Man,
I used to
Akon's
write.
cool, man.
Boo used to want to be a rapper. Because
I can see that.
Boo's,
I can see that.
both of them, all of them, they god brother is Lil Zane. A lot of niggas don't know that.
Lil Zane, that's
Yeah.
that nigga for a long time.
Yeah, Lil Zane is Akon god brother back from Jersey. They mothers was best friends and shit.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I used to always be around them a lot because his next to youngest brother Omar was my guy, Black O.
Oh yeah, I know Black O.
Yeah, Black O was my guy. He's one of my best friends. He's supposed to actually be the best man at my wedding, but I had an unconventional wedding and shit. And we had a group called the Crooked Figures. It was me, Black O, and my man D. And we used to be rapping. And I used to write Black O shit. You feel what I'm saying? And my shit. And D used to write his own shit. And fucking we used to be in the studio. Akon would be recording us. So one day Akon come to me and Akon like, "Yo, I want you to write for my other artists that I'll be producing for." And at the time
it was Boo.
No, it was Boo. He wanted me to write for Boo, and he wanted me to write for Divine Stevens.
I remember Divine
Stevens wanted to rap because he was a choreographer and he was blowing up because he had just did the rap video.
Tried to do music. I remember that shit.
And the shit with Divine was Divine's a dancer. So, you know, he be pop locking and shit. So I'm kicking these gangster ass raps. And Divine pop locking right, I'll shoot you in the face. And I'm like, nah, nigga, that ain't it. Like, but I ain't say nothing because we in Doppler Studios. I'm only like 19, 20 years old. And I'm like, fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? I just want this opportunity.
Yo,
so this nigga Akon come out the back room and he like, "Yo, before y'all leave, listen to this shit." And he played his music.
No, and his shit was like,
and I was like, "Oh my God, I had never heard a voice like this before. I had never heard like over regular hip hop beats. This an African nigga." And I'm just looking, and I looked at Devon and I quit. I said, "Yo, bro, this shit ain't going nowhere. You need to fuck with that nigga because that's the new shit. That's the wave." And I walked the fuck out and I never came back. And probably about a year later, Locked Up came out. And I was like, "Oh, that nigga actually listened to me." Because it was Upfront Entertainment and it was motherfucking Akon was signed to Upfront, which was Divine label.
That's crazy how many people really don't know how many of these artists came out of Atlanta. Like, they came out of Atlanta, like from the roots of Atlanta. They're not from Atlanta. None of us are from Atlanta, but
Akon's from obviously everybody know he's from Senegal, but by way of Jersey. He went through he was a Jersey dude. You feel what I'm saying? That's why Locked Up was about him stealing cars in Jersey. Like straight up. That's that people don't know. Just like you got Atlanta is known for fucking robbing and motherfucking weed and all that other shit. Jersey known for stealing cars. You feel what I'm saying?
Jersey Drive.
Yeah, New Jersey Drive. That's their shit.
There's a whole movie on it.
But that's what's up, man. So, are you excited about, the direction that everything is going in now? Because, I am. So I don't want to project my feelings on you, but I just want to give a backstory. Recently there was an interview on Baller Alert where you had Abe that owns.
I sent you some clips too.
Yeah, Abe that owns what's the Rose Bar and Biddy that used to be Alex's partner, Alex Gideon, that owned Compound and all of that. They said that Atlanta nightlife is dead, and they said because really, to be honest with you, they helped kill the shit. Let's be honest with you, but they said because people don't want to be in sections. People don't want to spend mad money to get in, don't want to buy the bottles. Nobody's dancing, ain't no dance floors. And they said, a lot of clubs is suffering, opening, closing, things of that nature. And, that Wednesday, I went to MJQ And I took a
Right.
video of they line, and video of the inside. I was like,
Mhm.
nah, the clubs ain't dead. They just don't want to do that shit no more.
People want to party and be honest with you, it's a combination of two things. If you ask me, right now the economy's not what it used to be, and everybody doesn't have a lot of expendable money. So to afford like
that extravagant party life, that popping the bottle, $100
to
to
afford
park.
that shit,
Yeah,
that's it's just motherfuckers is not doing that. And if you're smart about your money, that's just dumb.
dope ain't selling like it used to.
No one's on dope no more.
Yeah, that shit. This niggas is
And a
cleaned
lot
up.
of these D boys, they didn't
foresee the future.
They didn't evolve into the pill culture, because that's usually what a lot of these young kids.
Yeah, once the crack and the dope was done, niggas like, damn, because the dope fiends either rehabbed or dead.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Yeah, so
and the real get money, the real get money niggas, they all locked up. So
yeah, and the scammers is being smart now.
Get money, but they getting locked up.
Yeah,
too.
they being smart. A lot of them niggas is throwing their own parties in private places. They like, fuck it, I'm just staying home and
like if I'm gonna
call 100 bad bitches to the house.
Exactly, I'm gonna do that type of shit. But also it is right. That is true. A lot of people are getting tired of just the same old money grab events, and nothing is really exciting about it. A lot of people don't realize nightclubs was solely for people to go meet people.
And now you got social media. Motherfuckers is meeting each other.
That's what I'm saying. So that killed it. So once that killed the whole way you would be able to mingle and meet people is the social media and the internet, then really all you got left is just what is our release? What do we have a release in the world with? We work hard all week. We do all these things, and for what? Like where do we unwind at? And that's what people are starting to realize when they go to parties and have these unwind experiences, and have these experiences where they're entertained, it's interactive, and it's something where it's like you can go around and there's multiple facets of things to do. Once it feels like you're at a carnival, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the events we go to, it feels like you're at a festival or a carnival. And that's what you want. You want to get more bang for your buck.
I'll say this much, and this is my disclaimer to everybody. Dear society, like, if you go get a budget from a professional, an accountant, or somebody do financial planning, entertainment is in that budget. It's damn near 25% of your budget a lot of the time. Because you work so hard and you make this money, and if you don't entertain yourself, you'll go crazy. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? But what I've seen over the years is that, people turn being entertained into stress. Like you get to the club and girls is coming out arguing and crying and fighting. Niggas want to fight the security at the front door.
That's the atmosphere. And honestly, I'll kind of peg that to the music, and I kind of peg that just on people don't have social behavior right. They, for some odd reason, the internet has a lot of people fooled thinking you can say and do whatever the fuck you want on here and think motherfuckers in the real world won't check you.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what it is about this shit. People will talk reckless online and crazy, but if you're cut from a different cloth and you don't do that type of stuff, soon as someone say something crazy to you on the internet, you don't say nothing. But when you see them in real life, yo, what's up with all that woofing you was saying then? And then it's I was trying to do this to get content and get likes and views. No, nigga. Now, like, I be wanting to show an example out of that, but that's not it, man. That's just not it. I think between music and just the fact that a lot of these younger kids are just horrible at socializing. A lot of them are very introverted. They've never been forced to socialize. And like, that's one thing I am kind of fortunate in my era that I'm short and dark skinned. I had to go out there and get it if I want a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I had to go out there and get it. I had to be funny. I had to be, you know what I'm saying? I had to dance. So I had to do some kind of shit to bag you. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no tall dude. I can't go and be like, what's up? And they be like, oh my God, look at you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. Nah.
I said that shit in a rap.
These kids are weirdos.
I said, keep your ears and eyes open, mouth shut at all times. Because the comments will get your ass followed offline.
Shit, for real. You'll get like, yeah, don't play. Because a lot of like someone said some crazy shit to me not too long ago on the internet. He was just like, "Shit, you don't want no parts of this. You don't want to see none of this." I'm like, "You're right. I don't want to see none of that shit. Because if I go do something to you, I don't want the internet to be one of them things
Oh,
like, yeah,
nigga.
they've already been having the back and forth type shit."
Yeah,
you know
that's why I don't argue with
like,
niggas online. Just in case I might have to bust your head.
I really gotta beat your ass.
Let me tell you some real shit though.
Real.
So I'm online and me and this nigga start going back and forth. This nigga's in Long Island. I sent that nigga a picture of his crib.
Yeah.
I sent that nigga a picture of his crib.
Trump shit. Trump did that shit.
Niggas don't even understand. Like I started researching. I started looking through shit. I started seeing where the nigga worked. Then now I know what neighborhoods you live in. Then I start, when I say I sent a picture of that nigga crib to him. Look at this nigga's big ass dog. I just want y'all to see this nigga.
Up, baby. What's up, baby?
Look,
baby.
So
it's my bookie. No, don't knock nothing over. Move. Now get out of here. Go.
So
go.
Check it out.
Go.
So anyway,
get out of here.
I sent the nigga a picture of his crib. Me and the nigga start going so crazy. But then at the same time we talking, I'm hearing this nigga say shit about his kid. Hearing niggas say, and I say, yo, bro, we don't even know each other, nigga. We about to crash out over the internet. I was like, nigga, you a working motherfucker. I'm a working motherfucker. We are two upstanding citizens. And look what this shit doing to us. He was like, yo, you right, my nigga. And me and that nigga, man, shit got so real that at the end of it, I was like, yo, here, nigga, take my number when you in Atlanta. Come to Bonfire, you free. Me and that nigga got cool off of that shit. But like, social media, man, that shit is killing socializing. Yeah. Like, because social media was so that we can connect, but now it's making us hate each other. So, you know what I mean? The lost art of actually going out and being in the club and meeting people, but, not necessarily being in a club, like not necessarily being in an atmosphere that's all money driven and money hungry driven. So, just to round this up, when we get into the end of the interview, to round it up, we have different shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? Our whole purpose of what we doing now with Bonfire Worldwide is to bring back socializing. You feel what I'm saying,
man? I think this is important for this new generation.
They need it because they don't even know it.
Y'all don't realize how much y'all really are in trouble between AI and just
social media
and just really society and AI.
And we did it. We built the clubs out and made the clubs like they are. So y'all don't even know about partying and dancing. Y'all feel crazy when y'all see a nigga dancing.
Yeah,
like y'all niggas dancing.
Yeah, y'all think that's soft. And that's not soft. That's not soft.
That's what you went out for.
I don't know why. Like, this blew my mind. I DJ'd this was last year? Last year, I DJ'd a graduation party for the graduating party club of 2024.
College or high school?
High school. High school. These was high school kids. And they had got Best in Brewery. They got Best in Brewery.
I remember that.
Now, I can only imagine me being 16, 17 and having access to a real club, like real club, no parental guidance, no nothing. And when I say these kids,
I'm humping in the corner, bro.
Literally, when I could take chicks to the bathroom, ducked off in the corner. They had a photo booth. They had all this thing. And when I tell you, this party was the weirdest, awkward thing I've ever seen. Is everybody in little bitty small cliques sitting there in the corner, in the corner,
looking at their
in the corner. And no, they're on the phone. All of them are just on the phone. And then I'm playing and I'm over.
Who the fuck you talking to? Everybody you fuck with should be at the party.
They're at the party, but someone's too scared to holler at this girl over there, so he's DMing her. Instead of walking over there saying, "Yo, you fly" or whatever.
That's some fuck shit.
You know what I'm saying? You're DMing the girl. I see you over there. That weird shit. And so, nigga, what's crazy is these little kids is coming up to me in packs like, "Hey, play Cardi B, play Ice Spice, play this, play that." And I'm looking like, leave me alone and go talk. I'm looking at them dude like, "Yo, go talk to some bitches. What's wrong with y'all?" And I'm just like looking at them like, you're asking me these songs so y'all can do this little goofy dance all night and just do this weird shit. And I'm like, yo.
Or the spinning on the foot.
Yeah, you see all that stupid ass shit.
You know that shit ain't dancing, nigga.
Nah, have fun, do your dances, but dog, we would have did that. It would have been dance circles, like
A
a
circle
big
of
ass
niggas
cycle.
around you, and
Me and my boy would have had some ill routine against this girls, and we doing some, it'd have been
This
some
nigga
house
took-
party shit.
Straight up.
No, straight up. We used to be on that type of shit, yo. I used to be on that type of time. I don't know about y'all. I wasn't too cool to be on some gay shit. Like literally, that's what I used. Me and my people was like, when we go in a party and it's our time to break out and do a dance. Nigga, we got a routine, and it's gonna look fine. We gonna get some bitches
me and my niggas did. A girl bending over, getting her twerk on her fucking reggae on, too. And my nigga holding me up, nigga, because I'm up in there like,
I need assistance. Shit, we used to sit there and wait in line because girls would sit there and twerk. Niggas would wait in line to get our turn to dance.
I got next.
Yes, like dog. But these kids was just sitting there on their phone. When it was whatever little TikTok moment they had with these songs, they would do the TikTok moment, film themselves and dance and just get the footage and then do that. And I've seen it spew over to the big clubs. You go to these VIP clubs, that's all it is. You'll have one moment where one of these girls in the section will jump out and twerk, and all of them, hey, and they'll film it. It'd be one little hype moment, then they're back on their phones and just chilling. So with that, I hate that shit.
With that being said, man, the new Bonfire Worldwide motto is New Year, New Vibes, we grown now. So the main shit is to get people engaged again. You feel what I'm saying? So no events you come to, number one, all my events is free for the first hour. All you gotta do is RSVP. You feel what I'm saying? Then after that, we really only charging like $10, $20 max. Like that's the max if the shit's super jumping. But for the most part, it's $10 to get in. You feel me? Because we deal in volume. We have enough space that we can have a lot of people in there. Then we make our price point that we want to make. But we want to get the people in the building. We want to give them memorable experiences. There's always going to be vendors. There's always going to be food. There's always going to be activations. Different things that you can do that you can take home. Things like photos and videos, like trinkets, whatever, so that you can remember that you had a great night and you could come again and that you can have something to look forward to next time. So with that being said, Final Fridays is this Friday, January 31st, Underground Atlanta, starting at 9 p.m. You go to Bonfire Worldwide, the link in the bio. You can get an RSVP, get in free for the first hour. After that, it's $10, you know what I mean, at 10 o'clock. But the main thing is all vibe, no trap. So we ain't playing no trap music. We want y'all to vibe out to some different kind of music. So we got the Afro beats, we got the reggae, we got the R&B with instrumentals, we got house music. You know what I mean? We got DJ Chakra on the house, we got DJ Foxy on the Afro beat, we got Goddess Kiko on the reggae, and of course, like I said, instrumentals on the R&B. Then the next week is First Friday. First Friday is R&B and art. It's an art-based event. You come there and look at some dope art, see some dope artists live. We have an ink battle. We have a live display where they do the body painting live to the music on stage. We have a whole bunch of different things going on that's going to keep you entertained and interested. And the same thing, man, free for the first hour with RSVP. Let's go to the Bonfire Worldwide link. We got instrumentals and DJ With It on First Fridays. You know what I mean? She's closing out. It's going to be really, really dope. So make sure y'all come through, check us out, man, and just show some love. Like I said, go to the Bonfire Worldwide on Instagram. Go to the link in the bio. You can RSVP, man. And just make sure you follow Ant. It's ant.really.do.this.
Yeah, Ant really do this. Put dots in between each one.
Ant really do this and just put dots in between. Facts. And please check them out. If you have events and you want to, find a great DJ, he's very experienced. He shows up. He also has his own equipment. If you need equipment and shit like that, make sure you rock with him because this is his year. This is the year that next year I need to not be able to book Ant because Ant got a gig out of town.
Facts.
Straight up and down. Because this is really my guy, real genuine guy, very educated, really into his craft and into what's going on with society, all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And just to... Yeah, and we ain't really talk about nothing like that because this is a DJ.
Hey, we get on that on another time.
We get on that at another time.
We had a whole thing called Hip Hop and Politics. Y'all should have been watching that.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that back too. You feel what I'm saying? But right now, this is Bonfire Sessions. This is the Firepit. You feel what I'm saying? We sitting here talking to Instrumentals, one of the main people from Bonfire for over 11 years, 12 years. So y'all make sure y'all check us out. And like I said, Bonfire Worldwide, Bonfire Sunday is returning on 420 at Underground Atlanta. We actually got a 3-day weekend. So make sure
April.
yes.
April 20th.
April
That's gonna be
20th,
crazy.
man. So with that being said,
crazy.
we thank y'all for y'all time. Y'all make sure y'all check this interview out on YouTube, right on the Bonfire Worldwide YouTube.
Facts.
It's gonna be under the Bonfire Sessions, the Firepit what you call that podcast? Yeah, it's gonna be under that on YouTube, and then we're gonna put little clips on Instagram just to get y'all excited. But remember, man, this is one of the best DJs in the city, man. It's my 2 spot behind Mixmaster David. Mixmaster David has been doing that shit for a minute, so for me to give him number 2,
he's nice.
That's the OG, man.
Nice.
Shout out to Mixmaster David. Shout out to DJ Peanut. Shout out to Goddess Kiko, DJ Foxy. Shout out to Chakra. Shout out to Mike Mars. Shout out to Rest in Peace, DJ Bedrock.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace. That's how I started. Now, just to give y'all a brief history.
He was cool. I met this brother before,
man. That was my best friend.
He was very cool, man. That was very cool.
When we was, I say 14, no, I say even earlier than that, 13 years old, that nigga started DJing with a record player. And that Christmas, his grandmother bought him 2 1200 Techniques.
Oh wow!
And he just stayed in the room for the next like year and a half, 2 years, just teaching himself. Right. And then our homeboy Keith from around the corner, y'all might know him as Total Eclipse from the Executioners. Yeah, Keith used to come around and teach him how to DJ too. You feel what I'm saying? And when we were 16, his father, also named Keith, that's crazy. His father bought him a car. And we were 16 with equipment. He had skills. I was nice on the mic. He had a car. We was only high school kids.
Y'all was killing it.
Yeah, we was the only high school kids doing high school parties in the whole city. Because we had the car, the equipment, all of that shit. And that's how you even know me right now. My whole tenure into the nightlife started with my boy learning how to DJ and me having to figure out something because I just ain't want to be sitting there. So rest in peace, DJ Bedrock. Like I said, we're going to holler at you again. Thank you, Antstrumentals, for giving us this interview. And look out for the interviews I got coming up with DJ Foxy, DJ Chakra, and Goddess Kiko. All right? We pumping this event.
See y'all Friday, man.
That's
right. See y'all first Friday.
Holler at y'all. Bye.
Yep.